And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Joey Estes. What's the word on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
First pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. The shortstop takes the ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Righty to the plate.
1-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Fought off foul. Dubon leads off second with nobody out.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Kicks and fires.
Oh.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And the pitch. Outside low. The count now 2-2. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Joe Boyle.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Runner at second, nobody out. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, get it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. They say you win.
0-2.
In the air, right field. Butler makes the grab, one down. And now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
He was late there. Strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Isaac Paredes now to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound now, Hunter Brown. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Darryl Hernaiz stands in now and watches strike one. The Astros leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third. New inning getting started, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Boyle back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Ken Waldichuk up and loosening in the pen. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Butler on the move to the gap. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Pedro Leon. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And first offering is fouled off. Leon goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually in center field, but today starting in left.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Next offering misses. Now 2-2. And another ball. And there's ball 4. Man at first with one gone. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. In the air, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
No ball. One strike.
The 0-1.
One ball. One strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, one out. Ripped to right, base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a double and a run score. Runner takes off, pitches high. Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
That one missed.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
The left-hander on now, Ken Waldichuk. 25th appearance of the year for him. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, so here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Here's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kyle McCann up next for the A's. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. So man aboard. This is J.J. Bleday. Ball 1 there. The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 down. stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Dubon makes the play, and that is that. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see him go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next to hit for Houston, Pedro Leon. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Abraham Toro. Ground ball left side. To first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's down and in. The Astros up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. And a base hit into right center field.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Walker hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in the East Bay, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Chas McCormick. Now this is in the air down the line. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
On the ground. Not in time, he legs it out.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Waldichuk keeping an eye on him. Now here is Mauricio Dubon. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
The batter, number 4.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yordan Diaz. This one smoked out to left. Bleday makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And that's outside, and that is ball 1. That clips the corner. The Astros up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle McCann up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Puts it away for the out. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. Swings through that.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Towards first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in for Oakland, J.J. Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bleday in his 2nd season. 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Ryan Noda up next for the A's. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now a high fly ball out to left center, and that should be extra bases. Bleday rounds second on his way to third. Coming home, he scores. It's 7-1, and he's got himself a triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Foul ball. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Just missing there. And it's 1-2. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Diaz gets under it. Snags it for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And a foul ball. High fly ball out to left field. Leon under it. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. On 2 hits and they leave 1. Back in Oakland, now the left fielder, Pedro Leon. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Slice down the right side. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
2 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Pena in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Late swing, fouled off. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Fly ball down the line, and it falls. Here comes Leon. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mauricio Dubon will hit next. 1 for 3. On the ground to third. Zips it across. 1 away as the second run of the inning scores.
The batter, number 42, designated hitter, Yordan.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otanez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Hernaiz. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That just misses, and the count 1-2. Down the line. And that will drop foul. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, left field, drifts towards it. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pulls it in on the run. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one hammered center field. Myers going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Out to short. Jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Up next, the first baseman.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's outside. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Trevor Gott, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Muller getting cranked up as well. Hard hit to third. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Myers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Headed down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And down on strikes. And the Astros put down in order. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. On the ground at first, Walker. He handles it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, J.J. Bleday. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. Next up for the A's, Ryan Noda. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. McCormick has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in the East Bay, now it's going to be Pedro Leon. The wind of the pitch. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Gets him to chase after that one. Otanez, a 6'4" righty, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses, 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Lifted in the air right center field. On his way over, makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The Astros up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one out to right, moving under it, and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Myers makes the play, and there's one away. And now the center fielder. Strike one. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. In the air, right field. McCormick trying to get there. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Zach.
And now Zach Geloff. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Hit in the air, right field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to pitch now for Oakland, Trevor Gott.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And here is Yordan Alvarez. Runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This one in the air, right field, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The tag safe. And the lead continues to grow.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 65.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Sizing this one up. 2-way down. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So they get. So bottom of the 9th, and now the shortstop, Daryl Hernaiz. Right through there for a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. He's 2 outs away. And now Brent Rooker. That catches the corner.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact. Like
oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 18th home run of the season. It's 12-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Left field on the move. That's out number 2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
McCann fouls one off. The A's down to their final strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 12-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
2 outs, nobody on. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, J.J. Bleday. Fastball for a strike. Pulls that one foul. Got him. And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home